Hey Jen! Nice! So today we are finishing something I started for my birthday. We're going to extend the roof. Sorry. We're using the post hole driver to get through the rock. It's actually working really well. It's much easier than doing it by hand. But we're going to be extending this roof 30 feet all the way out to where they're standing. I think that'll be awesome. That's doing it. Wow, awesome. Yeah, that's doing a good job. It's breaking it right out.
It broke through.
Nice. Yeah. So these are the posts we harvested probably, was it last year? The beginning of last year. And then we burnt them and oiled them. So I'll show you the process. There was about 6 posts that we did. It took us several hours, so not an easy task. But with the help of Jimmy and Jeff and myself, we got it done. And also my friend Chris helped at the end. Oh yeah, that broke right through the layer. Now it's going in deeper. Nice. We have these posts set and the concrete is drying. I cut these posts to 13 because I wanted it to be a foot higher than the other one. It's going to be level so that way it'll drain off onto that roof, which will then drain into the cistern. Alright, 3 posts done and the 4th one going in. There's going to be 6 total.
Yeah. Doggone good.
Good?
Doggone good.
Oh, good. A lot of rock down there. It's weird. Some holes have barely any, but then some are completely full of rock. I think there's a vein that runs through here. Well, we have the posts all in, and we're going to let them cure for probably a day. But I'm sure they'll take longer than that before we get the cross beams on. Jeff, Thomas, and Bob went to get street tacos from the vendor on the corner in Valley. And we bought everybody who helped out with the project. I already ate mine. Well, I have 1.5 left. It's a lot of meat. But anyways, we got everyone who helped out with the project a plate. And they're out there enjoying it. How was your plate, ma'am?
It was delicious. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Happy birthday!
Thank
for
you.
Another wonderful party.
I'm glad y'all were
You're the
able to
best.
make it.
We will see you this winter.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to go down to the Boondocker Bash in December.
I'm gonna be in Texas.
I know you have to go.
Yeah.
She's coming to us on her way out.
If I have
If you
time.
can,
Yeah.
yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you can.
If I'm just running behind on projects. Well, everybody's starting to pull out.
Tomorrow maybe. Okay.
So, well, the girls and Dawn and some other people have already left too. Yeah, it's starting to clear out. Sophia left, and Mike left, and wow, a lot of people in the field have left. Dory and her son are still here. Dawn is here. I know Ghislaine is pulling out today, and then we have Bob behind Colleen, and she's sticking around as well. Kathy pulled out, and a few other people, Thomas and Gina. And then Butterfly's over here. Brady's still here too. We still have a handful of people here. Not sure when people are leaving. They're welcome to stay as long as they want. There they go. Bye. Bye. Love you. Oh, I will. And y'all be safe going home. It was nice having them here. The posts are still drying. It'll probably take them a while to dry since it's been so wet. I did forget to mention Cindy is here as well. Also Chuck, and Joan is here. She went to town, but she'll be back. So yeah, I guess there's still quite a few people here. Oh yeah, she went to Lowell. No, bad. One of our friends, I just said, Kathy pulled out today and she got stuck outside. So Bob went to go rescue her and see if he could help. What you doing, moo-moo, huh? I already took you for a walkie. But I was cleaning up again this morning. Place gets messy really easy. It's a small space and a lot of people in it. Makes it messy, but it didn't take me that long to clean. And got the kitchen done too. I'm trying to keep the door open so that way it lets airflow in here to dry the rugs out. Since we had a flood in here, I think I am going to pull this rug and put it in the back eventually. And then put just a smaller rug I can pull in and out or up. This morning we're going to be sealing up the rest of the holes in the shipping container. This weekend during my birthday, we had torrential rains from the monsoons. Oh my God, it's getting worse. We've sprung a leak. I haven't caulked the doors yet, and the water's coming through. Oh no. Oh well. Oh, it's coming in that way. We got to get that sealed up. It is getting progressively worse. Wow, this is crazy. It was just coming into the shipping container. It was ridiculous. So temporary, we just stapled plastic up just to keep most of the water out. But we're going to go in and put the boards in and caulking and seal everything up. Make sure nothing can get in. Went to town yesterday to buy some plywood. We have 2 sheets here. Good morning, moo-moo. And over by the container, I bought the trim boards. So yeah, we have to start measuring and getting everything cut out. Also, we'll be sealing up this area here. I was gonna put a window, but I just don't have the time or energy for that. So I'll seal it up. If I decide later I wanna put it in a window, I can do so. But for now, I just want it sealed because winter is coming. And I think our first frost date is usually October 15th. So we don't have a lot of time, and they say it's going to be a wet winter, and there should be a lot of snowfall and rain, and we still also have to get the awning up.
Well, because the top comes down like this right through the middle of it.
Well, today is an awful windy day, but we were able to get most of this done except that top board and also caulking and painting. So I've been cutting stuff. I've got both boards cut for this door and we're cutting the trim. This is the last piece. Jeff's working on the trim now because this goes into the metal. We can't use the finishing nailer. I did on this side, but this all has to be screwed in. So that's what he's working on now. And then we'll get this top board in and it trimmed out. Hopefully we can get all the boards in so I can get the caulking done today, give that time to dry, and then my friend Jimmy is gonna paint all the bare wood. And I did buy a gallon of white paint to paint all the bare wood, although I just remembered that the back door is black. Oh well, it'll be fine. He'll get all this painted first and we'll see how much paint we have left. And if there's enough, we'll go ahead and paint the back door area white. But if not, then I'll buy black paint to match. The dogs are being lazy. They're not even supervising today. Is today chillax day, huh? There's a pretty big gap, so he's having to use the screws to pull the gap together. So we got all the trim done up to this point, and we have to go get a 2x4 to go here, and then we'll put 2 going down. That way the board has something to give it strength. Unfortunately, we don't have the 2x4, so we have to go to the hardware store. Okay, we're grabbing a 2x4. And then we have to grab some bolts as well. And our bolts. Look at Kellogg, we got the bolts. Ooh, they're jingly. Made it back and we were able to get those 2 bolts in. Jeff got those bolts in. Now we have 2 more left and that'll be it for the bolts. Then we can work on the 2x4 that goes across. The day's almost over, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the caulking done, which is fine because it's a bit of a windy day. I think it went through. Well, that was a chore. I didn't record the rest of that, but we got all the wood in as far as sealing it up. So everything is sealed. You can see it's already nighttime. And this is all sealed besides the top board we have to put in and also finish the molding up here. But other than that, after that's done, we can start caulking and painting everything. But we'll do that tomorrow, and hopefully this project will be done so that way we can get started on the solar awning. So we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Well, today is supposed to be the chilliest day. Then it warms back up. But we're going to take advantage of the cooler temps and try to get this done. Jeff has the ladder out, and he's already started measuring for the top board. and is getting them cut. Mostly everybody has left. There's only 4 friends that have stuck around, other than Jeff and Jimmy, and that is Jason, Donna, Colleen, and Chris. Today is the 4th, and we're going to be having a party for our friend Chuck. It's going to be his birthday on the 8th, so some people are going to come back for that. I want to try to get this part at least done before people start getting back here. Momo? Chilly morning. I just want to give you an update on the post and cement. I guess the cooler temps, it's taking much longer for the concrete to cure, and it just still looks wet. I want those to completely dry out before we start messing with the top boards. Jeff has the 4 pieces cut, which go on the top part here. That'll at least make it easier to seal with the caulking, now that there's not that big gap there. Right, Momo? And you said you want to rip the molding? Here, just hand it here, I'll fill it up. Okay, well, I got this half done. There's a lot to do per section. I didn't realize, but I wanted everything, every crack and cranny filled up, so no leaks. And it's definitely not the prettiest job. And I have come to realize I do not like to caulk. So anyways, I still have to do this side and this back one. But Jeff got the trim done on this, so all the wood and trim is in place. And we're supposed to be getting rain in several days for 5 days. So I definitely want to get it done before then. But I'm just going to take my time. Once everything dries, I'll get things cleaned up and then get a coat of paint on it. Possibly 2, depending on the wood. Probably 2 because it's bare wood. Well, it has been a busy past couple of days, but we got it done. At least this side is completely caulked and painted, and I think it looks so much better with a coat of paint on it. I might add another coat of paint, but if I do, that'll be next season. I think it's fine as it is now. I still have this door to do, but that should be simple. All the trim is up, like I had mentioned. It just needs to be caulked and painted, and I'll do that at my leisure. No rush on that. Another thing that needed to be done since Chuck's birthday is coming up is cleaning this. It definitely looks much cleaner than it was for my birthday. Things were kind of a mess because we were digging the holes. It was an inappropriate time to do so, but we did it anyways. But now things are cleaned up. It took a while to clean this up, but we got everything organized and back together, and we actually moved this fire pit area away from that sector because I wanted a walking path. I noticed that you'd have to walk all the way around to get to here, so now there's a nice walking path in and you can continue on there. Got the deck all back together, and mostly everything is dry from the rains. I think these were the only two pillows that weren't quite dry, and that blanket over there. And I think it looks great. I like the new setup now, and it's ready for when Chuck gets back on the 8th and we can have him a little shindig. He wants something very casual, so it's just going to be a few friends that join, and we're going to have a nice fire. We might even go out on an adventure that day, go do a hike or something, but I'll let y'all know when that day comes. I got everything over there set up. I just made sure everything was clean and it looked good. I actually set up this new seating area here right by the fire pit area, and I like this. I had planned on actually donating these, the umbrella and the 2 chair cushions, but I kind of like how it goes with the new blue table that I got. Just got everything off the bars, got everything organized and back together. We moved the pizza oven over here. That's not where it's gonna go, but it'll work for now. Yeah, everything just looks so much cleaner, and I'm very happy with how the door turned out, or the doors. I was kind of worried there because the caulking was looking a bit a mess, but once we got the paint on, or actually Jimmy and Chris, because they worked on this earlier today and they did an amazing job. Once the paint got on, it looked more cohesive and everything looked better. I moved this set down to here just to get it out of the way, and I cleaned up at the end of the shipping container because it was becoming a catch-all, right, Moo-moo? It was. So now that's all cleaned up, and it'll do for now. What a busy couple of days. I'm definitely ready for a break. Today's the 5th, so I have 3 days until the little gathering that we're gonna have for Chuck. So plenty of time to rest and just chill out. The next video will be our Q&A, so that'll be a much more relaxed video. I'm actually excited to answer some of your questions, and we'll see you then. But I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us for these past couple of days. For you, it's only been probably 20-30 minutes. But if you want to check out more videos, they'll be popping up now. And you can subscribe if you haven't already, or check out Patreon. We'll see you next time, which will be in a few days. Love you guys out there.